Hello students, good morning. I am Daphne De Leon from Cengage Learning Asia Philippines. So today I'll be discussing about the Vital Source Explorer and its feature, which is the offline mode. Okay, so before I start, I would like to share my screen. Okay, so the topic that I'll be discussing is about how to maximize e-textbook reserves in Vital Source Explorer to support the personalized learning. So in the new normal, how do we optimize our library experience? So we can do that through the help of Vital Source Explorer. So I have prepared a video for you to understand more about the Vital Source Explorer. Kindly watch. Okay, so thank you for watching the video. So how are we going to maximize our resources? So to do that, we need to have an access of it. That's very important. So one of the good feature of this is you could access or read your e-text offline. Okay, so let's first identify the problem that the students usually encounter. So first is the internet connectivity. So sometimes we don't have the internet, so we cannot access our e-text. But then through the help of the offline feature of our Vital Source Explorer, now we can do that. Okay. So mobile accessibility via app and supports offline access. Users can search, borrow, and return books instantly, linking to resources. So what you have to do is just go to your Play Store or App Store and then search for Bookshelf and download the app. After you have downloaded the app, sign in your username and password. Okay? So, but first, you need to create an account inside your COE, UPCOE portal. Okay? So just go to the library portal and then sign in your account and select eText. And then after that, you need to create a Vital Source account. Then you will have your username and password. So after you have created your account, download the app and sign in your username and password. Okay, so that will be the process of our integration. So we need to integrate first your account to the UPCOE portal, so you would be able to access all the textbooks inside the Vital Source of UPCOE portal. Vital Source. Okay. So let me share my screen. I'll be sharing my mobile device screen. Okay, so like what I have said, just go to the App Store if it's iOS and then Play Store and search Bookshop. So I've already downloaded the app. So what you need to do is just select open and enter the username and password that you have created. Okay, so let me sign in first my account. All right, so just wait to load. Then you'll be landing to your dashboard. Okay, so this is how it looks like. The good thing about this, it's very easy to use. It's like Netflix, but then it's all about book. Okay, so in the upper part we have here the My Library and Explore. Okay, so if you wish to borrow a textbook, just go to the Explore. And then this part, you could search the textbook that you need. Okay, so you just go to the search bar. You could search by title, author, or publisher. Okay, so for example, publisher, I'll search the Cengage textbook. Okay, so let's say I would like to borrow okay. For example, this textbook. So to see the details of the textbook, just select the I. Then you will see here the title of the book, the author, and you will see if the book is available, and then the loan period. So as you will notice, we have here the 10 copies left, meaning 10 students can borrow at the same time. Okay, so loan period 2 days. If you're ready to borrow, just select borrow. And this part, this is the publisher's details and the book description. All right, so let's borrow the textbook. Just select borrow. All right, so it's now already downloading. You need to download the textbook so you could access this one offline. It's very fast. Okay, so now we are here inside the textbook. Okay, so if you will select this one, this is the table of contents or the TOC. For example, I would like to go to chapter 2. And these are the textbook for, and these are the context for chapter 2. So we have an audio read speaker, which automatically read the text. This one. Just select play.
Control parameter measurement. I mentioned in chapter 1 that I was ejected from the faculty of Northwestern University after.
So it's kind of fast. You could change the setting by selecting the setting logo. You could change the speed here. So for example, medium slow. And in voices, it's the accent. Just go to the settings and then turn on speak selection. Select the voices that you prepared and choose the voice or the dialect that you want to speak on the screen. Okay, so after we have changed our setting, you can play it again and you will notice it's
teaching a single class. This was not the end of my academic career. I was also an instructor.
Okay. We could also do notes and highlights. You just have to go to the paragraph that you would like to add highlights. Let's say this one. Up to this one. Okay, let me do it again. Highlight. Choose the color. So we have here baby blue, green, brown, yellow, red, and others. So as you will notice, we have different colors, meron siyang head logo and without. So if it has an head logo, meaning you could share your notes and highlights into the public. So you could do sharing online. Okay, so for now, I'll use yellow. If you would like to add note, just select again and select notes. Let's say this is important. Check. And now we already added our notes. Okay, so we could also add bookmark to the page. For example, this page is important. Just put in a ribbon located in the lower left corner. This one. So now the question, where we can see all the notes and highlights. So it's inside our workbook. So the one with the stars and the upper part, this one, just select, then you will be landing to your workbook. Inside the annotations tab, these are the highlights and notes. Okay, so for the bookmarks, this is the page that we bookmark in chapter 2. If you will select this one, you'll be directed to that page. flashcards. We could create our flashcards for our reviewer. Just select the plus sign, that name, for example, chapter 1, and save. Okay, so key terms, which is on the front card, and the definition for our backup card. All right, so once we already added the key terms and the definition, now we already have our flashcards. So you could use this for your review for the textbook. Okay, so the good thing about this, all the notes and highlights that you input to your textbook, you could always go back to this when you borrow the textbook again. Okay, so just use the same username and password. Okay, so also I would like to please take note that you could only borrow 2 textbooks and add to your library. So as you will notice, it's only 2. So if you would like to borrow another textbook, just return the book. So you could borrow another title. Okay. So again, the loan period is only for 2 days. After 2 days, even offline, it will automatically expired. Okay. So that's all for our offline use of our bookshelf. Thank you very much for listening. Okay. Bye-bye.